BMW, are you still there? I want to relax.
Let's talk about courage and why we need it more than ever. Courage is independent and disruptive. Courage questions, shatters, and awakens. We need bold, courageous voices. All of us. We need fresh thinkers with optimism. We believe in the frontrunners, the avant-garde, those who fight stagnation and backwardness. Courage only knows moving forward, driving the pioneers of our culture to inspire tomorrow, to create a sublime kind of new, reaching a superior level of excellence. This is where a new kind of luxury is born.
Let's talk about art. The art of the moment. The art of performance. The art of it all. The 8.
Emily, love, hi, darling.
I've got to go there. I mean, I must.
Hello? You've got to...
To California. It's this festival in Palm Springs. You should have seen the bands and the people, the colours, and I mean everything. It's just one big, huge party. I have to be there next April. What do you think, Daddy? Please?
Well, it sounds great, but we'll have to see. Look, can we talk about this evening? Because the meeting's about to start and the break's nearly over.
Oh, what is more important than California, Dad? What is so important that can't wait? Saving the world?
Well, we are talking about how to get from here to there in the future, which may be of some importance to you, couldn't it?
Well, you know it is, Dad, but don't you just talk, all right? Action is what we need.
I mean, you're right. Of course, Emily. But listen, it's not just talk. There are alternatives, and people are coming up with these marvellous and wonderful ideas. There are solutions.
I don't think I'll ever buy a car once I have my licence. I'll simply share.
Sharing, that's a very reasonable solution. But you surprised me.
How?
Well, I didn't think you'd want to get your driving licence anymore. You're always complaining about traffic, and so I thought that a car was out of the question for you.
Actually, yes. But if cars were just, different, wouldn't want to do without one completely, to be honest. Maybe I'd like to make a little trip to the countryside. Wouldn't it be nice then, enjoying the ride, stopping wherever and whenever you want to, enjoying the time shared together? Or even better, if no one would have to drive at all. I just tell the car where to go, and off we are.
Yes. I mean, just think. I could ease into work. I wouldn't have to worry about traffic. You and I could have a chat on the phone, and the car would do the work.
But what is going to happen to all the zombies then?
Zombies? What do you mean by that?
Here is the link. Just watch. No chance for zombies, Dad. You understand now?
Of course, the zombies. How could I forget? Oh, look, listen, Emily, I've really got to go. They're about to start.
Time for action, Dad. Not just talk. And while you're at it, making the cities cleaner, calming the traffic and so on, why don't you also make cars that make no noise at all? Wow. No noise is good noise.
We're working on it, darling.
Not just talk, Dad.
Promise.
Promise? California too?
Well, actually, I've just got to go, sweetheart. So I'll see you later. Bye.
captures your eyes will capture your heart. If you like to go from B to T. You have it in your DNA. If you are a driver, keep it alive. BMW Vision and Next, a statement for the driver.
Thank you so much. What an incredible product show. To tell you more, let me introduce you now to Mr. Peter Norter, Chairman of the Board for Customer Brands and Sales. A round of applause, please.
Thank you, Emma.
Thank you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, these fantastic cars that you've seen just now are either already on the road today or they will be in the near future. Our portfolio demonstrates diversity. It shows technology openness. So we have a model for every customer need, every specific customer need in every specific market, whether that is efficient combustion engine, plug-in hybrid, or, of course, fully electric. This is how we are driving the future of premium mobility, and that is what I also call customer centricity, pure customer centricity. So you've seen a fantastic product show, you've seen fantastic new, fresh products. But there is so much more than that. At the BMW Group, we are investing significantly in technology for the future, for the next generation. So we want to be part of the solution of significant challenges in society today. We will demonstrate that sheer driving pleasure, our brand promise, goes hand in hand with being responsible for the next generation. Convince yourself, please, in the upcoming workshop. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks, Emma.
Thank you so much. Just to give you a bit of information as to what is going to happen next, in a few minutes' time, I'm going to ask the Board of Management of BMW to come onto the stage to have a brief photo opportunity. Thank you, sir, for some excellent driving. Thank you. Big round of applause, please, to the drivers. They deserve it, don't they? So you're going to have 30 minutes as well to have a good look at this extraordinary Vision vehicle, plus the 6 world premieres that have just launched. Those vehicles are going to be behind the stage here. You can just walk around the track to have a look at those and take your time. BMW's board members and experts are also on hand to answer any questions you have. Then, the rest of the day is going to look a little like this. We have several content hubs for you to enjoy. Hopefully most of you know about those content hubs now. They are around BMW Welt. For those of you whose first content hub is here, which is Designing for Tomorrow, you're going to stay here. For the rest of us, we're going to leave this area and head back downstairs. Now, hopefully you know your personal agenda by now. If you don't worry. The web app is there for you. There's also a help desk as well downstairs. And many of you have arranged individual conversations with BMW. Our helpful hosts and hostesses will show you the way to those. Now, everything starts at 11:45 a.m. prompt. But don't worry, to help you with your busy schedule, we will have that gong, that sound again. So I would like to invite onto the stage now Mr. Harald Krüger and the rest of the Board of Management of BMW AG for an important photo call. May I ask the rest of you just to remain in your seats for a few minutes while we do this. Thank you so much, gentlemen and lady. Thank you so much for coming onto the stage. Now, I think you all know where you're going to stand, don't you? Which is great.
Well, our guests will now take a deeper dive into individual mobility topics. And we'll be back with our event closing, where the BMW Group has one more special highlight, followed by a short talk with the BMW Group CEO, Harald Krüger.
Can I sit in the front with you? Faster, faster. I'm 8. How old do you have to be to drive? I'm 10. I want to be a race car driver. How does the engine work? I'm 12. When I grow up, I want to build race cars. I'm 16 and I want to be an engineer.
I'm 18 and I'm passing my exams. I'm 20 and I'm training to be an automotive engineer. I'm 23 and I've done it. I work at BMW, just like my dad, on my first project. The world has changed and we've changed with it. We're here, the future.
Dad? Dad? Had to dash back to office. Make yourself comfortable. Dad. I remember the first time you let me play with this. I managed to drive it straight into a puddle. And we sat together, pulled it apart piece by piece, cleaned it and put it back together again. I knew then, I think, I was always going to follow in your footsteps. I brought you something, a picture for your wall, to say thank you. I've been at BMW a whole year now. I wonder how you felt in your first year. So many talented people, all passionate about the future. We've continued what you all started. Sustainable, innovative mobility that hasn't lost out to sheer driving pleasure. I remember. You strapped me in and off we went. It was all about ease and boost.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boost mode!
I remember liking boost better. You put me in the driver's seat and let me take control. You'd start by pushing me really fast before kicking back into ease mode, allowing me to sit and enjoy the ride. If the open road could be this office, and the next level of mobility could be this chair, what could we dream up for the ultimate driving experience? Even when we were playing, you were always shaping tomorrow. Strategy number 1 next worked. We delivered on that promise on 4 wheels and 2. Ease and boost are at the forefront of BMW's evolution, and I'm proud to be playing a part, propelling us into the future, into the next generation.
We are BMW, pioneers, always one step, several steps ahead. We create design icons, brand defining, new categories. Our past is defined by innovation and sheer driving pleasure, all done the BMW way. But what will the future look like? The best way to predict the future is to create it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to you. Great to see you again. And as you can see, I'm joined on the stage now by Mr. Harald Krüger, Chairman of the Board of Management for BMW AG. Good to see you again, Mr. Krüger.
Good to see you, Emma.
And we shouldn't go any further without looking at this, a beautiful vision car. It is the BMW Motorrad's Vision DC Roadster, a glimpse of the future, perhaps, Mr. Krüger.
Yeah, isn't it fantastic? And I promised 2 word concepts today, and that's the second one.
Yeah.
The first, Vision Roadster, and I think I would love to drive away now, but this is not what is allowed. But no, it was great here to see this product. It's great that BMW is not just having cars, it does have motorcycles. And so you can see that we are in every area of mobility.
Yeah.
So what do you take away from today? Definitely, BMW is well prepared for the future. We have fantastic solutions. We are at the forefront of technology and leadership. We will offer our customers sustainable solutions produced in sustainable production, and always will have some emotional surprises. Yeah? And we are at the forefront of the leaders in terms of driving the future of mobility. And I'm very confident that you will take this away from the workshops. I hope you enjoyed the workshops. Did you enjoy the workshops?
Yes, indeed.
And thanks really for taking the time. Thanks really for being with us here in the BMW world, in the heart of BMW. You've seen that we are offering a lot of great products, great services, great motorcycles. Emma, if it would be Christmas, I could have offered this motorcycle to you. But we already agreed on something else. But we keep it as a secret. We keep it as a secret. But ladies and gentlemen, I would really like to thank you for coming. It was a pleasure to have you all here. I hope you're convinced that BMW is definitely the leader of the pack, that we are having solutions for our customers, that in the future you will still the joy of driving the East and the Boost modes. And please come back, and hopefully you're giving us some real feedback about what you achieved and saw today. And thanks again for coming.
Yeah, well, thank you too, Mr. Harald Krüger, Chairman of the Board of Management for BMW AG. Thank you very much, sir. Well said. Well,
okay. Bye-bye. Thank you.
You're the boss. You can have it if you want. Thank you so much, Mr. Krüger. And thank you very much as well for all of you being part of Next Gen, as Mr. Krüger and the entire Board of Management have said today. Just a little word of a housekeeping note. The shuttle buses will take you, or maybe even BMW cars, I'm sure, will take you either back to your hotel or to the airport from the end of today. However, I know that many of you still have some fantastic questions, or you certainly want to come and have a look at this, the BMW Motorrad's Vision DC Roadster. So it is a goodbye from me. Thank you very much for letting me be your moderator today. I've really enjoyed myself. But it's a hello to BMW's chief designer, that's Edgar Heinrich, who's going to gladly answer any questions you have. So do come up and meet Edgar. Here he is. Big round of applause for putting this bike together. The stage is yours. Okay, don't be shy. Come up. Come up.